everyone, and welcome to Mind Matters. I'm Molly, and today we're diving into a fascinating topic that's been buzzing all over the internet, brainwave entrainment.
And I'm Jason. Molly, I've seen so many videos and articles about this. Is it just another trend, or is there real science behind it?
That's the million-dollar question, Jason. Brainwave entrainment, at its core, is the process of influencing your brainwaves using external stimuli, like sound or light.
Okay, so how does that actually work? It sounds a bit sci-fi.
Well, our brains naturally operate at different frequencies depending on what we're doing. When we're relaxed, our brain waves are slower, like alpha or theta waves. When we're focused, they're faster, like beta waves.
Right, I've heard of those terms before.
Entrainment works by presenting a rhythmic stimulus, and your brainwaves tend to synchronize with that rhythm. Think of it like tuning forks. If you strike one, a nearby tuning fork will start vibrating at the same frequency.
So, you're saying listening to specific sounds can actually change my brainwave state?
Exactly. People use brainwave entrainment audios, often binaural beats or isochronic tones, to promote relaxation, improve focus, or even enhance creativity.
Binaural beats. I've seen those. You need headphones for those, right?
Yes, you do. Binaural beats create a slightly different tone in each ear, and your brain perceives the difference as a third, lower frequency tone. This is the one that's supposed to influence your brainwaves.
And isochronic tones?
Isochronic tones are single tones that turn on and off rapidly. They're generally considered more effective for some people because they don't require headphones.
Okay, that makes sense. But does the science actually back this up?
That's where it gets a bit nuanced. There's definitely research suggesting that brainwave entrainment can have positive effects. Studies have shown improvements in attention, memory, and even mood. Welcome, everyone, to another episode where we explore the fascinating intersection of science and well-being. Today, we're diving headfirst into the world of brainwave entrainment, ASMR, and breathwork. I'm Molly.
And I'm Jason. We're not just scratching the surface today. We're plunging deep to understand how these techniques can unlock focus, creativity, and overall wellness. Let's start with brainwave entrainment. Molly, what's the science behind it?
Absolutely, Jason. Brainwave entrainment uses auditory stimuli like binaural beats, isochronic tones, and monaural beats to synchronize our brainwave activity. Think of it like gently nudging your brain into a specific state. These aren't just new age fads. There's genuine science showing how they can promote deep concentration and tap into creative potential.
Exactly. And we're going to debunk some myths. It's not magic, it's neuroscience. We've spoken with artists, students, and professionals who've integrated these techniques. They swear by it. How about we shift to ASMR? It is crazy popular right now.
ASMR, or Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, is more than just tingles. We are going beyond the typical triggers and focusing on the neurological basis. Specific sounds and visuals trigger the release of endorphins and affect the autonomic nervous system. The result? Feelings of calm and well-being.
We interviewed individuals who've experienced ASMR's benefits firsthand. It's amazing how it helps them manage stress, alleviate pain, and even improve sleep. And the research backs this up. What I really want to talk about is the power of breath work.
Breath work is profoundly transformative. We're not just talking about simple box breathing, though that's great too. We are exploring ancient breathing practices from various cultures, each with unique physiological benefits. We're demonstrating their impact on heart rate variability, blood pressure, and the parasympathetic nervous system. Expect some visuals.
These breathing patterns directly influence emotional regulation and reduce anxiety. We'll even show real-time physiological data to illustrate this. It is wild to see how connected our bodies are to our breath.
Now for the grand finale. Let's put it all together. We're integrating brainwave entrainment, ASMR, and breath work into a guided meditation.
Yes, it's a holistic relaxation experience designed to enhance focus, creativity, and overall well-being. It's time to unlock your potential.
Welcome, everyone, to today's podcast on relaxation and stress management. We're kicking things off by exploring how we can transform a state of chaos into one of complete tranquility.
Exactly, Molly. Think of it like this. One minute you're on a busy city street with horns blaring. The next you're in a serene bamboo forest. Today, we're giving you the tools to make that mental shift.
Let's start with the science behind stress. When we feel threatened, our bodies activate the fight or flight response. Adrenaline surges. Our heart rate increases. It's a natural mechanism, but chronic stress can be damaging.
Right? So, how do we counteract that? One of the simplest and most effective techniques is deep breathing. Slow, controlled breaths can significantly lower your heart rate and calm your nervous system. Try it with us now. Inhale deeply
And exhale slowly. Feel that tension leaving your body. Another great way to manage stress is through mindful movement. Think of Tai Chi in a peaceful park, connecting your physical posture with mental clarity.
The connection between mind and body is key. And speaking of the mind, let's explore sensory deprivation. Have you ever considered a flotation tank? By minimizing external stimuli, you allow your mind to deeply relax.
It's all about creating that mental space. Let's guide everyone through a quick visualization exercise. Close your eyes and imagine yourself on a peaceful beach, the warm sand, the sound of the waves.
Feel the gentle breeze on your skin. Just let all your worries melt away with the tide. And finally, let's not forget the power of music. Different musical styles can have profound effects on brainwave activity.
That's right, Jason. Binaural beats, for example, can help induce a state of deep relaxation. We encourage everyone to experiment and find what works best for them.
Thanks for joining us today. Remember, relaxation and stress management are ongoing practices. Incorporate these techniques into your daily life, and you'll be well on your way to a calmer, more peaceful you.
Welcome everyone to the show. Today, we're diving deep into the world of stress reduction. Life can feel like a bustling city street, overwhelming at times, but we're here to find our tranquil forest.
Exactly, Molly. We'll start by understanding what's actually happening in our bodies when we're stressed. Think of it like this. Our stress response is an ancient survival mechanism, but in modern life, it often goes into overdrive.
Let's talk science. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol. Imagine animated graphics showcasing these cortisol surges through your body.
It's not just about understanding the science. It's also about looking back at ancient practices. Take mindfulness, for instance. We'll explore Tibetan monks meditating in the Himalayas, drawing a stark contrast with someone struggling with a guided meditation.
The power of breath. This can be a game changer. We will demonstrate various breathwork techniques. Slow, deep breaths can signal to your body that it's safe, slowing everything down.
Right, Molly. And it's linked to the vagal nerve, a major player in our nervous system. Stimulating it can be incredibly calming. Things like singing, humming, or gentle yoga poses can make a difference.
Speaking of connecting with the vagal nerve, let's talk about the surprising link between social interaction and stress reduction. Heartwarming footage of people laughing and connecting is so beneficial, in contrast to social isolation. Human connection is crucial.
Absolutely. And that leads us to the final piece of the puzzle, finding what works for you. It's about building a sustainable self-care routine.
That's right. The options are endless. Nature walks, listening to binaural beats, gardening, journaling, so many strategies.
Exactly. Find what resonates with you. Develop a strategy that works and remember to keep it personal. Until next time, take care and prioritize yourself.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the show. Today, we're diving into a topic that's both surprisingly trendy and deeply connected to our primal instincts, the Silent Disco Challenge. Jason, are you ready to explore the science behind this?
Absolutely, Molly. I've been seeing this challenge everywhere, and I got to admit, I was a bit skeptical. But after doing some digging, it turns out there's a fascinating link between unexpected sensory deprivation and our fight or flight response.
Exactly. It seems that when we suddenly remove sensory input, like sound in this case, our brains can interpret it as a threat. This triggers a surge in cortisol and adrenaline, mirroring the body's reaction to real danger.
It's like our brains are saying, wait, something's not right. I can't hear anything. There must be a predator nearby. But here's the intriguing part. What if we could harness this stress response for good?
That's the million-dollar question, Jason. We've been researching controlled sensory deprivation techniques, like carefully managed silent environments combined with specific breathing exercises and guided visualizations. And the results are fascinating.
Turns out, these techniques, which are readily available and easy to replicate at home, can actually reset the nervous system and retrain the brain to manage stress more effectively.
We've even looked at the popular 5-minute breathing reset circulating online, scientifically evaluating its efficacy through peer-reviewed research. It seems like there's real potential there.
But we want to take it a step further, Molly. We've been developing a new, innovative approach that combines the sensory deprivation principles with binaural beats. These beats are tailored to specific brainwave frequencies associated with deep relaxation.
So, imagine creating a customized silent disco experience that promotes deep rest and stress reduction.
Welcome, everyone, to today's podcast where we're diving into a fascinating intersection, viral trends and stress relief. We're not just talking about cat videos here. We're exploring how understanding the psychology behind what captivates us online can actually help us manage stress. Exactly, Molly. It's counterintuitive, right? We often think of online trends as contributing to anxiety, with constant notifications and the fear of missing out. But what if we could harness the same mechanisms that make things go viral to create powerful stress relief tools? That's precisely what we're investigating. We've been following real individuals as they experiment with techniques based on these viral psychology principles. We're monitoring their stress levels through physiological data, like heart rate variability, as well as their self-reported anxiety. One of the key things we're examining is how these techniques stack up against traditional methods. Are they more effective for a generation accustomed to constant online stimulation? Or are they simply a different route to the same destination? We got some compelling data. For instance, one participant, Sarah, who reported high levels of social media-induced stress, found significant relief using a technique based on the satisfying video trend. Those videos of things fitting perfectly or being cleaned meticulously, right? We analyzed why those videos are so compelling. It turns out the visual order and completion trigger a dopamine release, creating a sense of calm and control in the viewer. We then created a guided meditation incorporating similar visual and mental cues. And Sarah's results were remarkable. Her heart rate variability improved significantly during and after the meditation, and she reported a noticeable decrease in anxiety levels. This challenges the misconception that sensory overload is the only way to engage modern audiences. It's about tailored engagement. We're not just throwing random relaxation